Cerot.
Gas.
Buset, kurang malam bang.
Muda budak pula.
So. Yuk, kompak. Harusnya sih lancar ya. Gimana mau main? Ngelag terus. Perlu. Aman kan ya guys? Aman guys. Kasihan amat dengarnya. Asli. Asli bang. Kacau balau. Ini kita langsung testing manja. Taruh. Itu nggak bisa di cancel. Cuman berapa ini? 20 itu juga kan dipakai orang kosan lain. Pantas sih nge-lag kalau pakai iya. Padahal dulu lancar banget, stabil gitu. Ini nggak stabil, gara-gara nggak stabil aja. Ben pakai 5 back, hitungannya sih tetap 3 back ya. selesai tuh Madrid. Nice. Hitungannya 3 back karena ininya di sayap-sayapnya di attacking. Tuh. Buset, apa ini? Gini-gini nih. Terus di main marking. Malam yang sial. Apa nih maksudnya nih?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Buset tuh maju terus.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space out wide.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
The Ron. Alvarez. Pinches it off him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A few interesting flurries forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. And he welcomes it in. Alvarez!
Oof.
It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Might be danger here. Goes in for the header.
Gue masak air buat bikin kopi sama masak mie malah habis gas. Aduh anjir goblok baca komen jadi.
Neymar has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Can he finish?
Oof.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have
Masaknya di
our very
Indomaret aja
first
di
goal.
Indomaret. Itu di Alfamart.
Cruyff with the short one. He gets big. Caceres did well to stay calm there. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff, who's short, opts to play it back. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got
Belum.
full. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Araujo gathers from the goal kick. Caceres. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open
Cing,
start.
tembus.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter.
Tries a shot, and he's following up.
Ya apa sih?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played. Maldini. England applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Luis
Anjir.
Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the
Semoga lu kalah, Bang.
That's very, very good.
Anjir.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Bau-baunya sih.
Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Nedved. No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Belum. Neymar.
Udah mulai pantulan-pantulan kekalahan nih.
Veron. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Anjir, bisa
It's
gitu.
Cruyff. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not big chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Veron enak-enak aja. Enak kok.
England get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance.
Box to box pertama.
Lewis. Decent hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cuman dia bukan box to box yang defensif.
Caceres clears it away.
Sama staminanya kecil.
He's got the shot away. It's wide,
Tapi untuk
but
passing-passing sih enak.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Diserang mulu
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ball is bounced loose now. Now can he find... Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He's only too happy to take that back. Terrific
Uff.
header. He's done well
Pemain
to
tengah
get
yang enak
on
apa
that,
aja?
but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box.
Nedved enak tuh,
Obviously
Nedved.
increases your chances of the ball being met
Whole
like
player.
that by someone.
Pemain tengah
This
agak menyerang ya.
possibly the last play of the half. Here's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen.
Orkestrator Pirlo
Here, lots to be
enak.
taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Sporting ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive
Kakak,
and
ya
that
kakak juga
determination.
enak tuh.
It's been great commitment and that has to be maintained
Kakak
in the
lebih
second
menyerang
half.
tapi kalau buat CMF
Sporting head to
Ya,
the
ini.
dressing room, not yet having
Nedved
broken
kayaknya
through
CMF
tight,
enak sih.
cagey game. Neither team any
Staminanya
further
soalnya
forward than they were
bagus.
when they started out.
Terus ditambah track back enak. Suka yang pemburu peluang ya, whole
We're
player
underway
tuh.
again. So neither side has yet broken through. Cruyff. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Rudiger. Cruyff. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gilberto Silva. Oh, he
Fuck.
had to make that, and He did make it. Mbappe. And that's a throw.
Pakai Robson, pemburu celah, enak banget dari posisinya bang. Robson, nggak punya.
And it's Cruyff.
Tapi balik lagi sih bener, tergantung
Torres. Gilberto
preferensi.
Silva. And it's Fernando Torres. That's a shade optimistic. Cruyff. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's got away.
Fuck.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's good running with the ball. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Has a goal!
Tai.
He scores! First
Oh,
blood.
Tringli jarang live football.
Just so calm under
Jarang
pressure,
dia.
and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's in with a header!
Anjing, dulu ke situ.
Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Engages
Lo.
and forces him off the ball. Can he put it away? Nedved. Gilberto Silva. Bellingham. And the shot!
Anjing.
He's had
Ini
it!
pantulan manja.
They've done it! 2 up now.
Lebih
and
sering
they
lihat
are cruising.
ML, iya.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bayer can pick that up. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a good ball played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Salah, salah.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he is slightly undercooked.
Puas banget.
And that was just poor decision making and a weak
Aduh, dong,
execution.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Subuh-subuh jago-jago ya.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lalunya aja cupu bang. Iya.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gilberto Silva. It's a really well measured ball. He's in here. Valverde. And it's Veron. Very nicely done. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Defense rapat banget.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Nedved. And here's Alvarez.
Aduh,
Well, this does not look promising,
Sticknya
Peter.
mati.
The least they can do is to give the crowd
Stick
something
aing
to cheer
mati.
about, but that might be difficult from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Are certainly playing with an
Penuh
intense
banget
focus
musuhnya ya
in
tengahnya.
executing their plan here.
And he was quick to react. Nedved. Alvarez. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Vamos ter
Nedved
minuto
gets a
de
foot in here.
compensação.
Nedved. 1 minute to add according to the board. He's one-on-one, shot hits one! He's got a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And that will be it.
Pemanasan.
Well, this was a game they could so
Pemanasan.
easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Anjir di Krisnya. Back 5 terkutuk back 5 kan. Musuhnya apa tadi ya? 4. Oh, dia defensif 4. Apakah harus defensif juga 4-4-nya? Coba ganti deh. Meta biasa. Langsung direct ya deh. Menang so keren. Sejak kapan so keren? Eish.
Aduh,
Siapa?
nggak jadi mau nonton.
Kenapa lo?
Nggak jadi. Nggak ada websitenya.
Paris terkutuk. Gue kalau pakai 5 back lebih suka pakai RB yang ikut nyerang. Tadi kan dua-duanya nyerang. Gini aja lah ya.
Ayo flu dah, besok lagi dah.
Sok.
Selamat push rank.
Ya, kick aja.
Apa?
Kick.
Kick. Oke.
Ya. Yo. Lebih suka nyerang dari sisi kanan. Kenapa harus kanan? Divisi 1. Cenah lawannya. Kalah menang tidak apa-apa, yang penting begadang ya guys ya. Yang penting internet lancar. Betul tidak? Tidak betul. Musuh Kristo. Gini-gini nih suka jago nih. Oh, tapi terlalu banyak kita nggak ada hold player. Lebih enak aja. Mainnya serius bang, lawannya udah 1. Oke.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world.
Masalahnya kalau udah patah-patah tuh males.
Evidently the crowd hoping to be
Jadi
treated
buru-buru
to a
mainnya.
special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Torres.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
Cing, kok gitu ngoper ya?
But utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
And here's Torres. Royce. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. Goal! Sporting!
Arsenal corner kick.
Is the breakthrough. So a breakthrough already. Scholes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hakimi. Can he latch on to this? Royce. Lofted upfield. And it's Neymar. And here's Stoichkov. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone forward. That's a shade optimistic. Kaká. Valverde. And once
Nice.
more he proved
Nice.
rigid and robust. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
For
It's
target.
the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar.
Oh, sorry.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Scholes. And it's Stoichkov. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Neymar. Kimmich. Veron gets a foot in here. Torres. Gilberto Silva. That pass has been well intercepted. Fernando Torres. Half an hour played now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's been intercepted. Belum. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes this. He is through here. Torres!
Oh,
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2.
Arsenal set piece. Oke, bisa gol lagi.
That has been knocked clear. Gilberto Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
Oh,
That's great positioning.
Torres lemes.
Sporting can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal. And it's Fernando Torres. He's got away. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Corta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Royce. And here's Torres. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. Baron. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Bagus nih musuhnya nih,
First half
mainnya
which has
nyantai.
simmered along nicely.
Ah,
Warming
yeah.
up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'd like to draw your
I
attention
think
to the
on the
screen
whole, the
right
team
now for
linked up very
information
well
on
and
the
has been
shuttle
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Turan. Kaká. Yamal might just make this. He's in, surely! And Royce! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Terus.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's got the shot away! Yamal
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get...
Torres,
goes in
let's
chance.
go.
It's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter.
Hey.
It was a good finish, but it was
Kasar dia.
made easy. That's poor defence.
And now he has two.
See.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
The attendance for
Great
this
running on
match was
show here, but ultimately there was
50,913.
no way through. That
Sepak
could
Saat.
spell trouble. Scholes.
Kencangan
Serginho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's Kimmich. And here's Neymar. Scholes. And here's Stoichkov. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an
Loh.
intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Salah
Taken
aing.
with style. Back to within one. Interesting.
Terlalu nge-push.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game
Kok ke
here.
situ larinya dia?
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bangsat.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a
Up,
nice idea,
disengajain.
and he's had it hit. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Main pet. Pet. Jadi MS aja. Defensif, cari aman. Nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Siapa ini?
Keeper's dealt with that.
Number 27. Serginho. Number 20.
He's got
Oof.
goals.
Coming
Just
on the
couldn't turn
field.
it in.
Well, that's a
Number
move which
18.
shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Matthias Cunha. Number 17. Mbappe.
Knocks it back.
Number 7.
Really got in his face there, and it was well
Substitution in
played.
progress.
Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Sporting surely have to be
Aduh, ngelag.
commended for their drive and
Fuck off.
desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Azar, and they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Azar, pinches it off him. Forwards and with intent, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely feet.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Sengaja banget
No
dipantulin
half measures
situ
from
lagi.
here.
Well
Nice.
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one
Nice.
in.
Mes, bisa mes.
Providing an outlet on that flank. Messi!
Sure.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Masuk.
Sporting can try it again now. So their fourth quarter of the game.
Der.
What a
Anjing.
try!
3 minutes added time.
And that has been clubbed away.
Last minute gini nih pas script muncul nih. Tiba-tiba tembus.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great
Bong, bong, bong.
positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's good vision. Bayer can claim that. And we're done.
GG.
Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both
Hebat.
sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win.
Musuhnya jago. Terus tuh poin aja gede. Divisi 1 nih pasti kan. Rank 2000. Ada yang kurang tadi ya. Ini orang-orang pada apa ya? Back 3. Roberto Carlos CB. Set Saliboa. Saliba. Pada main direct. Jedor. Interesting. Boleh dicoba. Sini kayaknya harus tuh. Seperon keluar dulu Ron. Sut tik tak. Ini CD. Belum nggak ngaruh sih. Lanjut. Sinyal 4. Gas lah bodo amat. Waduh, ini dia out wide atau enggak quick counter. Apakah harus di man marking? Let's try. Loh, diganti sama dia. Hebat. Saya orang tapi Veronnya lagi ngaceng.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It's net!
This time.
Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall.
Indeed, he was the invisible wall. Happy to do all the selfless work so others can get on with making a more stylish influence.
But he does have a unique style, doesn't he?
Yes, and it should also be stressed how disciplined he is at his job. Terrifically efficient.
Waduh,
That's
patah-patah,
just playing it safe and simple.
Sporting with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Caceres cuts out the pass. Torres. Oh, it's Nedved.
Nice.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. It's been a pretty high-octane start.
Kayaknya dia pakai smart assist nih. Tadi berubah sendiri bareng.
Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass is just off target. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Torres. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Passing is crisp and sharp, brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Royce. It's Nedved. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Royce. Kaká, real chance here. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Short changes him with that pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now the finish!
Let's go, Reus.
Fernando Torres very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dinks one through. Floated through.
Siap.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Aduh,
And it's
mati.
Fernando Torres.
Sticknya mati. Baterai habis. Baterai habis.
Belletti.
Defending
Defending
was
strong and firm.
Buang dulu.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Fuck. Oke guys. Udah.
Back on the ball again. Kaká was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Deftly done. Fernando Torres. Royce. Veron.
Wais, kasar.
Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oke, tadi dia bisa gerakin kiper. Ah, fuck.
It's their second corner of the game.
Aduh, kekencangan.
He's gone looking for safety.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And here's Royce. Great
Sim.
defending, strong and determined. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Sporting come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Salah.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Kimmich, lobbed in behind. And now a sudden chance to counter. Royce is onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aduh.
A reprieve,
Anjir,
albeit
kebuang sendiri
perhaps
tuh.
momentary.
Smart
And
assist.
they've got a throw.
Fix.
Royce. Chance!
Wis.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kaka being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Cing.
Belum.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
306 espectadores.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. Now it's Torres. It's a sweet ball, that. And that could fit him on his way.
Kurang kencang.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Kakak.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to
Let's
find a way
go.
around this huge height
Fuck.
disadvantage. Corner number 4 coming up here. Sporting.
Terus.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Asik.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Set piece mic.
The lead is extended still further. Straight header made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gilberto Silva delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Guardiola. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he was quick to react. He's gone forward. That has been cut short. And it's Belum. Now it's Royce. Dink through.
What the
Torres
fuck?
is
Oh,
flagged
offside.
offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Royce. Gilberto Silva, given the lift of his
Anjir,
goal.
anjir, anjir, anjir.
Good run
Anjir,
down the
anjir,
right.
anjir, 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 anjir. Anjir, anjir, dia pasti ke atas nih.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Vamos divulgar uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cilak dut, cilak dut.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Monaco were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Caceres attempts a clearance. And it's Belum. Now it's Mbappe.
Wih,
There's the shot!
mantap gitu nih, Peron.
He has done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So,
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
wah, 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 bahaya, bahaya.
He
Udah
scores!
mulai nih strip.
With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Sudah mulai capek backnya guys.
Trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Número 10. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Mas Nemes. Siapa? Coba masih mantap. Oke.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Monaco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now it's Valverde. He might be in here. Now it's Messi. Valverde! Now who's going to be first to this? Just off target.
Anjir 6 menit lagi tambahannya. Fuck. Set piece Arsenal.
Count is rising. That's 6. Valverde! Cleared away.
Aduh bahaya. Bahaya, smart assist bahaya.
They need to play this quicker in
Anjir, tiba-tiba
transitions
kencang
like
banget.
this.
He
Nice.
pulled him up for that challenge.
Oke. Kita defend.
Nice
Nice.
to get rid. That's that, the end. Sporting can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Caros espectadores,
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
vossas crianças, por favor.
Aduh 100 lagi. Thomas Pari, Thomas Pari. Zagi. Wah, bahaya nih. Bobo krozang. Paris. Paris. Coba sini. Long ball counter.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Nice interception, well timed.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Triol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Quick look, then plays it in.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a go!
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. There will be a throw-in.
Fuck.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Malah lagi. Anjing kok tiba-tiba kosong.
Nedved. He is starved of space and time. And here's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alvarez, always looking for that half a chance. Valverde. Nedved. And he's searching, tries a shot!
Nedved gila.
Sporting! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal. Oh, what a mistake! He's through and all and Torres! Oh, taken with style! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Terrific
Oof.
header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bellingham. Sporting have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Fernando Torres. Nedved. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's got space. Real chance!
Let's go.
They simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Udah mulai dikit-dikit nambahnya. Quick counter. Oke. Uh.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Now it's Hazard. Valverde, great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neymar. Valverde gets a foot in here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Torres. Now it's Lampard. Adams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Anjing, fuck.
Oh, shooting chance!
Ih.
Oh, he just stuck it into his own net.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pinches it off him. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. David Villa. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away.
Nice. Dibodai.
Top reclaimed. And it's Hazard. Looking for the run.
Aduh.
Neymar. David Villa. Gilberto Silva. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Eta terangkan.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others.
Valverde kepengen lari ke sono.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Aduh, skrip.
Neymar! Just a fraction high.
Neymar probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Alvarez. Just eases off the ball.
Long range.
And it's Fernando Torres. Gilberto Silva. Adams wins the duel this time. And here's Alvarez. Valverde. Now it's Torres. Lampard. Fernando Torres. And the shot!
Valverde,
He
Hazard.
goes again. They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky
Astaga,
and
salah.
come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's beaten the last man. Shot a goal! João Neves.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice sequence of passes this.
Oh, anjir.
Look at the space here.
Tembus tuh.
And Messi! Lampard. Sporting looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's got away. Tonali.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa. Alvarez. Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Torres. Now it's Lampard. Big chance! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good
Fuck.
the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
3-0 and things are starting to hit
Ooh.
hard. And yes, it's there! Really tidily gathered and ultimately, and the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to
And we
indicate
come
that
to you
the
now with a
opposition
quick
can come out in the
request for
second
support
half
for
and
our
improve
World Charity
to that
Fund.
degree.
Sporting head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Can he get away here? Lampard! It's Hazard! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Nice.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mosquera. And here's Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Now Tonali. Koundé. João Neves. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Good read, needed to be.
Mulai deh.
The shot! And that is
No
certainly
peran
not
gaib.
what he had in mind. Floated through. Adams kept his eye on it.
Oh,
and
nice.
he's there. Fernando Torres. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tonali.
The
Aims to
attendance
block
for
the
this match
defence.
was
But the ball just didn't
51,577.
work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Valverde. And the counter is on. And here's Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Tonali. Alvarez.
Aduh, salah.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. And it's Azar. Royce. He has found a way through. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves. And here's Alvarez. Messi. No mistake.
Bercumbak ini, guys.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cumbak sawang tinggal lempar.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 75 minutes played. Sporting finding their passes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
What the fuck?
Mosquera. And it's Messi. Veron. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. So much time. Great chance!
Let's go.
He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
That's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Sporting go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's very neat. Terrific header. Really well taken goal.
Let's
And
go.
they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sporting blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah.
Added minutes has
Added
been
on will
indicated.
be 2 minutes. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Pass is just off target. Turan. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply
Indeed.
far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours.
Wah, dikit lagi nih divisi 1. Yuk, kita gas sampai kalah. Yuk, apapun. Anjir, quick counter. Sudah mengantuk. Sudah mengantuk. Oh, enggak.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Salah lagi.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Valverde. And here's Alvarez.
Wih, bodinya keras banget tuh.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicked it back promptly. Up towards the front line. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez.
Uff,
Good try,
kekencangan,
very
Res.
good try in fact. Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Anjir,
He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Alvarez. Alvarez!
dari tadi Alvarez apa sih?
Crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Royce. No goals as yet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's managed to get rid. Caceres. Oh, good looking
Salah
ball.
lagi.
England looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Back into the middle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Valverde, nicely aimed
Fuck.
pass.
Fuck,
Well,
fuck, fuck,
glitch
fuck,
with the
fuck, fuck.
rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ngelag, and that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away.
Cing, cing, cing. Itu bro.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aduh.
Valverde, Ngelag.
Fuck.
Offside. Yes, it is. Minutes gone. And the pass is intercepted. Amrabat. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alvarez.
Is.
Vinicius Junior.
Wow.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ngelag.
Terus.
That should get the job done. Gilberto Silva proves too strong. Trippier. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Alvarez, and he's managed to get free. Acerbi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Amrabat is always looking to break lines.
Wow, gerak.
Cleared without hesitation. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Valverde. And it's Ngelag. Matson. That's a good run down the left.
Ringit.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here. So if I
Pemainnya
was to
gitu
say
mulu ya.
anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cing, rusuh banget.
Mosquera. Ngelag. Now Gilberto Silva.
Sporting are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Hey,
Yeah,
split.
he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Ngelag!
Cing.
He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Royce.
Oi,
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Great ball if he can get there.
terus, let's go.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Royce. And it's Fernando Torres. This is promising. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Opts to play it back.
Anjir, sana.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the
What
crowd.
the fuck, Gilberto?
Listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Nedved. That's a nicely weighted pass. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that was vital. He's played it back.
Really got in
Astaga.
his face there, and it was well played.
Vinicius Junior. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Mulai nih.
Kane.
Masuk, masuk.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
England showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
He's had a hit!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nice.
Gilberto Silva, foot in, moved on forwards. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Amrabat. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Cing.
He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Torres. And it's Royce. And here's Torres. Alvarez!
Ooh.
Rampant. And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Royce. Nice control. And he's gone looking for safety. But they've got it again.
Foram indicados 2
2
minutos
minutes
de
to be added
compensação.
on. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that. And the
GG.
referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Fernando Torres.
Konses jauh. Gambar. Rizka Art possession sama long ball. Mau main lagi dia. Sama lagi. Bolehlah mal. Aduh, De Bruyne.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome to
folk in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing
Aduh,
world.
salah lagi.
No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Showing good feet, and he's managed to get free. Yamal!
Yamal, well, he was given the time.
He's having a hit!
Oof.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Kita servis dulu.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nesta. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the
Anjing,
challenge.
fuck.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Valverde. And it's Fernando Torres. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caceres did just about enough to come. He's gone for goal!
Oof.
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Bukan PWF.
Conceição. Short changes him with that pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's been kicked out, and the finish! That's been intercepted.
Cing,
Was well
bisa
played,
dapat gitu dia.
well stopped.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Conceição. Out for a throw.
On.
Beckenbauer opts to play it back. Chops him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. De Bruyne is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So,
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. He's looking to set free a runner. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one!
anjing, goblok Yamal.
And then, same outcome.
Sporting
Goblok,
really
goblok,
putting a few
goblok, goblok,
chances
goblok.
together here. Taking one can only add to such
Goblok,
good
goblok,
momentum
goblok,
now.
goblok, 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 goblok.
How many
Bisa
interceptions
gitu
have we
hat-trick.
seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal. And here's Torres. And it's Nedved. Header!
Let's go.
Goal! Sporting! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's a fabulous ball.
Oh, sorry.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's onside. Yamal!
Yamal. Top mal.
He hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Valverde. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Sporting are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Sporting sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Torres.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It's Mbappe. It's Mbappe. It's Mbappe. Oke. Masih seger-seger. Ini yang nonton siapa? Woi, 1 orang. Woi. Sepepek ini pakai.
Substitution on the field. Number
So time for
13.
change.
Coming
And
on
this
the
one has been on the
field
cards
is
for a little while.
Number 3, Williams Saliba.
Aduh, salah.
Valverde.
Terima kasih skrip.
Now it's Nedved.
Aduh, aku tipu.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some really good ball movement. Alvarez! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that has left him in a heap. Sporting with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Decent hit!
Oh, Rosita.
It's there! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sporting find a position of real strength now. Mbappe. Nesta gets a foot in here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Adams. Beckenbauer. Nedved. Valverde. Footing.
Sim.
Batistuta. Zaire Emery. And it's De Bruyne. Nesta makes the interception. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Gilberto Silva. Chance for the header!
Aduh, salah.
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Nedved.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He rises! Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Valverde with the slide tackle there. Can he latch on to this? De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No way through. De Bruyne. No way through there. Yamal has found the net
Nice.
here, of course. De Bruyne. Valverde.
Nice.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Valverde!
Aduh, Valverde ke mana itu?
That is decidedly lacking. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Sporting are almost home and dry now. Mbappe. And it's Fernando Torres. Batistuta fiddles it through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but he's tried one! That tested the keeper.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde thinks one through. Oh, important interception. And that interception. He's having a go!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's neat. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, look at the space here. Yamal!
Uff,
He scored!
Maludin.
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. And time is up. Sporting pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sporting definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Disambut.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our
Wah, match terakhir nih. Jangan susah-susah, please. Bikin gratis. Pancing lagi. Masih. Saat.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bellingham. And it's Hazard. Can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball.
Anjir, pakai smart assist tuh.
He's hit it long, but astray. Hazard. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally.
Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Son Heung-min. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal. So we're still where we started right now.
Fuck, salah.
And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Lewandowski. Well read. And the danger is averted. Drogba. Now it's Drogba.
Aduh.
Now it's Royce. He's away. Tries a shot.
Let's go, Royce.
Oh, Sporting! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Sporting are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Son Heung-min. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Gilberto Silva.
Aduh, kok gitu sih?
And it's Son Heung-min. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Royce.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Gilberto Silva. Hazard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi is
Nice.
offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with
Aduh.
Bellingham! Messi
Anjir, jadi
gets a
berat.
foot in here.
Tiba-tiba jadi berat.
Pinches it off him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's intervened well there.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Sporting have themselves a
Ow,
corner,
ow,
I
ow.
think. Yes, they do. Sporting with the corner. They're first. And it's hoisted clear.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And he's had it nicked away. Drogba, and the ball's a good big chance! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Let's go.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sporting in control at half-time, 2-0. The action is back on the way. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well, that's an inviting ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. Yamal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Son Heung-min. Caceres. Oh, can he get onto this? Drogba gets flagged offside. And that could well leave a mark. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Messi. Bellingham!
Yes.
Goal!
The
Yeah,
keeper
bro.
deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
But I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
What the f...
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Gilberto Silva gets it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Hits one!
Let's go.
And he hits the net!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
All
Yeah,
out
they're
attack.
looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to
Hati-hati,
add that
hati-hati,
element
hati-hati,
of
sudah mulai
craft and guile.
skrip-skrip
The man pulling the strings.
kololan ini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Off he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty
So
of
Hazard,
fight here. You
Hazard.
want that to spread throughout the team now.
Sekedar.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Drogba.
Oh, pelanggaran dong.
Well played.
What the
He's
fuck?
taken that really cleanly. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. Hazard. Has a goal!
Hazard.
Rampant. And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bayer can claim that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Caceres. Royce.
Yes.
It's a mighty effort! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all
Está a
wrong.
acontecer uma substituição.
So here comes a substitution. Forwards and with intent.
No.
Beautifully weighted.
4 minutos de compensação.
Costa Curta. Oh, that's clever.
Buset.
Gilberto Silva gets rid without sophistication.
Oof.
4 extra minutes added on. Ah, that's a fine interception. Royce.
Ah.
And time is up. Sporting pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Hazard.
A show all about one side's remorselessness.
Okay. Let's go. Anjir. Akhirnya boys. It's time to sleep. Di jam 3 lagi. Masa harus main tiap subuh anjir biar lancar. Oke, kita sudah ya guys. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton dan mampir. Selamat pagi, selamat beristirahat. Goodbye. Lanjut besok kali ya, kalau lancar. See you.